Alright, you back. And today's video is 5 jobs that pays over 6 figures that requires no college degree. So basically this is for anyone that might don't have a college degree, might be thinking like, should I even go to college? You can make some money in this world. You can't have a skill in this world. You can't even be free in this world without having a college degree. So stay tuned, watch to the very end. So one on my first list, the first one on my list is air traffic controller. The pros to this, well, you know what air traffic controller is? Basically the people that signal the planes in. It's a very stressful job, so that's kind of like a con. But the pro of it is, over 120K salary. So obviously you don't go in making that type of money, but over time, dedication, commitment, you can, and then you can use that money to invest in other business, other projects that you looking for. Another thing, the training is very rigorous. So like I said, this is no cupcake type of job, so you have to mentally prepare for that also. 2 on my list, those real estate broker. Once again, you do not need a college degree, but you do need a high school diploma, and most states require you to have a real estate license. So with any of these, I would get started with just simply Google. Learn to use Google, learn to do some research on your own, by using Google, maybe YouTube if you find this on YouTube, and to see how much money you can make, but the requirements, the work that's involved, the day-to-day operations, with real estate, being a real estate broker, and so you can start your path, becoming a licensed broker. And with anything, it takes time to make the desired amount of money that you are seeking, but you get yourself around the right people, you commit, and over time you will make that money that you are seeking. And once you make that money in that one avenue, then you can learn to invest in other areas as well. So, obviously in bigger markets like Chicago, like New York, like the state of California, real estate brokers could make anywhere from, 200K to millions of dollars. I definitely know brokers, not maybe the $1 million, but they definitely high 6 figures. Here in Chicago, so you can definitely make a lot of money in that area, and that's an area that's going to always be needed. Is buildings. I don't know. You see this building here, buildings all around us. We're going. A broker is going to always be needed. So that's a career choice that will have longevity. So next on my list is any man or woman that ever thought about being a fire and want to work up the ranks to become the fire chief. You can make up to, probably depending on your state. Once again, you don't want to take everything I say, because I did get the information, or did research the information from moneycrashers.com. Once again, that's moneycrashers.com, and but you want to look at it for yourself, because it could depends on the state that you are living in. If you are in a small, country town in Alabama, West Virginia somewhere, then you might not make, 6 figures being a fire chief, but, in a big city like here in Chicago, you definitely can. So obviously, the con of being a fire, just, working your way up, all the politics that is also involved with, being the official man in charge. So like I said, third was fire chief. Fourth, which is more entrepreneur than anything, it's just a technical, is plumber. Yes, becoming a plumber can easily make you six-figure. It's instantly put you towards the role of freedom, because you only are responsible for yourself, or in your clients. You literally can charge, $120 for 4 minutes of work, and it's not because of the 4 minutes of work, it's because your knowledge compared to their lack of knowledge. So that's the reason why they are able to charge so much. Like I said, the pros of being a plumber is it's always in demand. To me, it's easy money. The con is, not too many people want to do that job. Always probably being on call, maybe even working the holidays. So once again, that's if you ever, if you always been good at working with your hands, you like fixing things, around the house, you should definitely look at becoming a plumber. It's no shame in being a plumber. And a hotel chef. This one can easily, working with the right hotel, especially here in Chicago, Miami, New York, probably even like Birmingham, you can make six figures by being the hotel chef, being the lead man in charge as the hotel chef. This job is definitely not for the weak. They work long hours. They have to get a lot of things right. They have to control a lot of people. So it comes as a stressful job. But I know you can do it, especially if you like cooking. Maybe if you even like eating, or you like to make people happy through your food, you should definitely look at being a hotel chef. Once again, I tell you just, to Google, do your own research, start from there, maybe YouTube, and see if that's the right path for you. So bonus is becoming a financial trader, forex trader, a stock trader, or whatever. Like I said, I decided to take that path or commit to that when I was 18. I was always intrigued. I think I Googled which was one of the most highly paid skills that you can have, that you can do, and because I'm trying to get rich, and I remember, working in the financial sector, working in Wall Street. So that was always my goal, was to do that. So now it's not easy. It's not for the faint of heart, and it's not something that will happen overnight. You can, and I fell victim to this. You can make a lot of successful trades in the beginning thinking that you are at a higher level than you really are, but truly and honestly, you just basically got lucky. So sometimes having success early slow your progression, but if you have a long-term outcome, trading could be for you, especially if you are a statistics type of guy, math type of guy, rational type of guy or woman. You can definitely, do trading. All right, I hope you liked today's video. Once again, the list was, air traffic controller, real estate broker, fire chief, a plumber, hotel chef, and becoming a trader. If that's something that you are interested in, and they all can make over 6 figures. Anyway, stay tuned, stay blessed.